I guarantee you'll be hooked.
Here's the thing. I did watch some episodes, but I actually sometimes on Wednesday nights it's really hard to kind of do anything because I actually have
schedule.
I got some classes at night that I have to teach, so sometimes that's kind of difficult. But thank God for Xfinity, okay? All right, so we're actually, what about real quickly before we go around town with CC in 2 minutes? Talk to me real quickly about not Marvin Gaye, but Sam Cooke.
Oh, yes.
Sam Cooke, the legendary Sam Cooke. Something's about to happen special. Talk about it. They have a
biopic, but it's not going to be the same biopic as if James Brown Get On Up or a Johnny Cash Walk the Line. It's
Ray Charles, kind of Jamie Foxx kind of.
Totally.
Okay.
It's supposed to be a murder mystery.
A murder mystery.
Focusing on his 1964 death.
Wow.
But it's already been drama already.
Why is that?
Because the family denies involvement with the company.
Oh, wow. So you're talking about Sam Cooke's family?
Yes. They deny involvement with the director. His name is Romeo Antonio.
Okay.
Yes. But they already have another project in the works with ABK Studios.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
ABK Films Company.
Okay.
They already have something.
So we're going to see what happens with that. But I would like to see something on Sam Cooke because you're talking about a singer, one of the legends who had just a wonderful voice. Yeah. So hopefully they can do something about Sam Cooke and get his story out there because I think that is something that needs to be told. Okay. Thank you very much. There you have it in entertainment, a lot going on. Right now it's time to go around town in 2 minutes. Actually, no, we're going to take a break right now. I think.
Yeah, we're going to
take a break right now. I need another latte. We take a break right now. We're going to go around town in 2 minutes with CC coming up right here on the DStonePony Show. This guy over here.
There is no other show where hosts do week freestyle.
Oh, yeah. It's the DStonePony Show over here. 5:30, South State, that be me, that be me, that be me. On the mic, I'm so loud, I don't need a mic over here. Where's my green? I have no green. Only in my pockets is the green, where you'll find dollar bills.
Are you kidding me? OMG. No more of this. Please stop. And that is it on that.
Remember to catch the DStonePony Show on Chicagoland Sports Radio every Saturday, 4 to 5. You never know what you're going to hear.
I actually like that track. Thank you very much, Reese. I did like that track. 312-564-7375. Time to go around town in 2 minutes with CC.
Thanks, Devontae. It's CC with Around the Town in 2 minutes. Pink Floyd fans, make your way to the Chicago Theater for Brit Floyd. Yes, tonight the world's greatest Pink Floyd show returns to North America for the Space and Time World Tour. This year's tour has a bigger stage, new light show, and musical surprises. Tickets still available at thechicagotheater.com, but you only have one night to see them in the city. You finally filled out your bracket. Now all you need is the perfect March Madness watching destination. If you all about that play-by-play, check out the Scout at 1301 South Wabash or Benchmark at 1510 North Wells. Want more options? Well, check out our friends at theredeye.chicago.com and search March Madness. They did the homework for you and listed bars and grills that will provide multi-screens, food and drink specials, and different atmospheres to your own liking. What does a one-trick pony, rude hippo, and a mood tongue have in common? You didn't figure it out. Well, these are just a few domestic and international breweries being showcased at today's Chicago Beer Festival. At the Union Station, get a chance to sample dozens of spring seasonal beers. First segment starts at 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. and second from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Admissions is $40, but you can only buy tickets at thechicagobeerfestival.com. Okay. You're not into the beers? Then you can check out the Pinot Noir tasting at Navy Pier. Sample 100 Pinots and meet winemakers for today's Chicago Pinot Days. Go to events12.com to find the promo code to save 15% off. Always come back next week to see what's happening in Chicago. And that's your 2 minute around the town with CC on the DStonePony Show.
All right, thank you very much. 312-564-7375. We are back. The DStonePony Show over here. It's time for our big roundtable. Let's discuss this Dunkin' Donut guy. A Dunkin' Donut bandit has broken into like 7 different suburbs here in Illinois, and they do have video of this guy. And when I saw the video, they showed the video, and in my mind, it looked like somebody from ISIS because he had on the black veil and had on like the black hat and everything like that. So I'm like, well, I know everybody's loving it, not loving it, but people run on Dunkin', but my goodness. So you really got to get in there and get that delicious Texas toast, bacon, egg, and cheese with the butter on there. Maybe they just, I don't know.
Wait, so he ran in there and did what?
He ran in there and just was trying to rob every Dunkin'. He was trying to rob them.
He just chose
like ISIL?
But he's dressed like he looks like he's from ISIL, trying to just, I don't know. But they got video of this guy, so be aware of the Dunkin' Donut bandit. And he doesn't seem like he wants to mess with any Chicago type of Dunkin' Donuts. They're all like suburban, like in Aurora and in places like that. So he's been around.
This is the problem. I hate that we always have evil villains. Every time something happens, this guy got a cool nickname, the Dunkin' Donut bandit.
The Dunkin'
That's not a cool name.
I know.
It's not a cool
But blame the media, though.
Yeah. Well, the media has a lot to do with that, but it kind of makes it because you got to make news exciting. So here we go with
what
this
about
guy.
Jihadi John?
Jihadi John,
That's swagged out.
another one. You know
what I mean?
Everybody's giving these names are so crazy. So there you have it with the Dunkin' Donut bandit. Be on the lookout for him. Also,
Polish
remember,
popper.
Here you go. Thank you very much. We were talking about 13-year-old Monet Davis. Remember her? She came out with her memoir this week. The first female pitcher to win a game in the Little League World Series. We know her as the first to appear on Sports Illustrated, the cover of the magazine. She has a shoe line which profits will actually benefit underprivileged girls, which she's doing really big things, and will have a movie made about her life titled Throw Like Mo, and Disney is responsible for that. And I just think at 13 years of age, I saw her do an interview on CNN, and I was blown away. She did an interview as a 13-year-old like a grown woman, like a Serena Williams
just
or
charming.
A Venus Williams, and you can tell that this young lady has a really good background. Her family, she has a really good upbringing, but she's on her way to do big things, and I just thought that was really huge.
This isn't even her first movie. She had a Spike Lee directed Throw Like a Girl, man. Directed by Spike Lee at 13.
You're right.
She's got a Disney movie.
Now she's got a Disney movie. I want to be like her when I grow up.
And then you know what's so interesting that you said that, because they were asking her at 13, did you ever think that you would do this at 13? She says no. She says, I thought I would do it probably that I was in my 20s.
Right.
But
she knew it.
She thought it was even surprising to her.
And the crazy thing is her dream is to be a basketball player.
It is, but do you also know, and speaking of which, she just played, had like a pickup game or some type of exhibition with the Harlem Globetrotters. And not only that, but the girl not only plays basketball, but she plays football as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so she is like an all-around type of,
just athleticism.
And
just
she shook
everywhere.
Kevin Hart out his sneakers.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
Let's move it to Suge Knight now. Big Suge Knight, and no puns intended, Big Suge Knight, passed out in court after the judge set bail at $25 million. Now, he told his lawyer that he hadn't had his medicine. He's a diabetic, and he didn't have his insulin. And he has a blood clot now because when he passed out in court, or some are saying that, his lawyer said that he noticed something different about Suge. He said he was looking at him, and he said one of his eyes was like fluttering, and he said that he was dripping with sweat profusely, was dripping. And I'm like, man, maybe he was just hungry at the time, because he said they hadn't fed him or anything like that. But poor Suge Knight, maybe it's because of when the judge set the bail at $25 million as opposed to $2 million. His lawyer says that it's too much money. I don't know. Yeah, what do you think? Do you think that
$25 million?
That's a lot of money for you. I mean,
did he kill somebody?
I don't think it is. He
well,
killed many.
Yeah, right.
He killed many.
Well, I mean,
What do you mean?
I mean, specifically this case, he killed somebody. So how is it too high? $25 million.
Yeah. Now, we see. Here's the thing. That's the thing. They're going to court right now, so they're really trying to say, because we don't know yet until they actually come with the verdict and all that kind of stuff. Allegedly.
So you don't think
allegedly.
So Stone, you don't think that he really killed him?
I mean, I thought that he killed Tupac. He was sitting right in the car with Tupac, but
they got video.
They got this one on tape.
Video that the man
He ran over the guy twice.
But how? But was
He
it?
reversed back, hit him, kept forward. The truck was big and
He
red.
NASCAR'd the man.
Suge Knight himself was big as red. So was his truck.
Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe
You know?
maybe you guys are right on that one. Maybe I'm gonna have to agree on that. Something that they can't do in Washington. I'm gonna agree with you guys on that. So so they actually he actually passed out, and so but I think I probably would have passed out after hearing the judge say $25 million as a $2 million. I'm like $2 million. Okay, go get it down the street. Go ahead and go get the bank and get it and bring it back. But that didn't happen. Okay. So that on that with Suge Knight. Interesting stuff, though. We'll see what happens with that verdict. How about Robin Thicke now? He can see clearly. There are no more blurred lines. Paula says, I'm done with you, and she's moving on. This guy had a really bad year, if you really think about it. Not only does he have to come out of his pocket, him and Pharrell, to pay the family of Marvin Gaye in the big settlement that happened last week, but now has it that him and Paula are really done. And I just hope that he doesn't just go smoke his life away because, he may be on that path. What happened? Give me the stats on that, Rick.
Well, basically, they have a property settlement already, as well as a custody arrangement for their 4-year-old son, Julian.
Wow.
So it's official.
Yeah. So
custody arrangement. So what is the arrangement? You know what it all?
As in most women, they will have primary custody of the child.
So what about? So he will be able to see his child.
Yeah. But it's kind of weird because some of the terms of their settlement are private, but there is some terms of spousal and child support.
Okay. Well, he's gonna. I'm sure that he would take care of his responsibility, and he would never neglect, his little shawty. But so you know what I'm saying.
And it won't be. The divorce won't be finalized until April 14th.
All right, so there you have it. Paula's on the market. Stone,
shoot your shot, man.
Hey, I will listen in a minute. She had an opportunity with Robin Thicke, but man, let me get into some Paula. Let me get with Paula.
High school sweethearts too.
They were high school sweethearts.
It happens all the time. High school,
rough, man.
It happens all the time. He did. But let me just say this. I remember seeing Robin Thicke. He's rich, and I know his type of entourage, and I'm sure that, he's not going to be, he may be a little unhappy because he, as far as his marriage is concerned, but I'm sure he's going to be okay.
Yeah. He's not going to be lonely.
I don't think Robin Thicke is going to be lonely.
He already had a girlfriend.
I said he's not going to be lonely, duh.
But do you think that the Paula Patton album made it better or worse for him? Was it just creepy or was that sweet?
It was kind of creepy.
It was creepy.
I would say creepy and the word that you use at the sweet at the same time.
I think pathetic is the more so term that we should use.
The pathetic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ouch.
So there you have it. So poor Robin Thicke. But I'm not gonna say poor Robin Thicke because even when it's said and done and we're done with this show, this man is still gonna have cash.
And shout out to Paula Patton Pony.
Yeah, there you go.
Paula Patton Pony.
There you go.
That's
it. There it is. All right, so let's move gears back because of the round table, talking about something that's really serious here. We're talking about honor student Martese Johnson, Kenwood graduate. Kenwood is a great school in Hyde Park, and I just know that area, and I know that those kids really do well over there. And he's a member of the student at the University of Virginia. He made national headlines this week. We talked about it as lawmakers bloodied him up during an arrest near his campus. I think the story goes a little bit like something. I guess they were trying to get in the bar, and like most college students, you always you want to have a good time. It's whether it's during the week, you got your studies, so you're just going out to kick it, have a good time with your buddies, your friends. You know how we do. A lot of college students have fake IDs, but from what I saw in the video, I just felt like law enforcement probably has gone too far again, and that's the question for our roundtable. Dome, do you believe that the use of force was race-related?
Wow, that's a loaded question. That's a loaded question. It's hard to say. I think so, but I have my own personal experiences, and I have a plethora of stories to refer to.
I would like you to talk about that because this is something that Starbucks wanted to address it, and this is another form where we can kind of address that right now. But go ahead.
There's definitely a different way that you interact with the police, like small things that let you know that there's a difference in how they view you. Like when police call you boy, I'm a grown man. Mm-hmm. Man, you seem like you're a good boy. You go. Man, what do you mean? I remember I was in college when I got pulled over, and the officer said that. And then there's also, they wonder why there's a rift between trust of each other in the community when it comes to the police. I remember when I was stuck in the snow. Remember we had that big snow just a few months ago.
That's right.
Stuck in the snow. I was down the street from my house, got stuck in the snow. A police car rolled past. I'm honking the horn, jumping up and down. He kept going. Wow. So why would I feel comfortable calling the police when I'm in that type of situation? I don't know if if I'm going to be harassed or if this is somebody that I can reach out to that's actually going to protect and serve and help out. You dig what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And then do they have a point of view where I'm a police officer, I'm patrolling the streets, I'm trying to stop crime, I don't have time to get a cat out of a tree?
Yeah.
I don't have time to get somebody out of the snow. So we don't know what their roles are at this point.
Right. So, Brittany, what do you chime in on that? Do you believe that the use of force on Martese, the honor student from the University of Virginia, wasn't race-related?
It looked like it to me from the video. The police thing is kind of hard for me because I have family that are police officers. So I know that they're under a lot of pressure, and they don't know if this person that they're arresting is going to hurt them, or they got a weapon, or they look like they're being agitated, or they're agitated enough to, attack them.